I want you to think of the thing. You know the one. The thing you are convinced will change everything. Maybe it's the promotion. Maybe it's the new house with the island kitchen. Maybe it's losing those last 10 pounds. Maybe it's finding your soulmate. You tell yourself a story. Once I get the thing, I will finally be happy. I will relax. I will be complete. Now I want you to fast forward. Imagine you got it. You are holding the keys. You are signing the contract. The confetti is falling. How do you feel? Ecstatic, right? Now fast forward 6 months. The car has a scratch on the bumper. The new house has a leaky faucet. The promotion came with a boss who emails you at midnight. And you feel exactly the same as you do right now. This is the cruelest joke of human psychology. We are wired to chase the horizon, but we are biologically incapable of catching it. If you feel like you are running faster and faster just to stay in the same place emotionally, you aren't crazy. You are stuck on the hedonic treadmill. And today, we are going to learn how to stop running. Welcome back to Psychology Every Day. The hedonic treadmill, also known as hedonic adaptation, is a theory observed by Brickman and Campbell in the 1970s. The concept is simple but devastating. Humans have a happiness set point. Think of it like a thermostat for your mood. Let's say your baseline happiness is a 7 out of 10. Something amazing happens, you win the lottery. Your happiness spikes to a 1-0 dot. You are euphoric. But over time, your psychological immune system kicks in. You get used to the money. The novelty wears off, and slowly, inevitably, you drift back down to a 7. But it works the other way, too. Something terrible happens, you get fired. You drop to a 3. You are miserable. But eventually, you adapt. You find a new routine. You realize you're still alive, and you drift back up to a 7. The treadmill means that no matter how fast you run toward pleasure, or how fast you run away from pain, you ultimately end up right where you started. This isn't just theory. This is backed by one of the most famous and surprising studies in the history of psychology. In 1978, researchers interviewed 3 groups of people. 1. Lottery winners, people who had won massive jackpots. 2. Control group, regular people. 3. Accident victims, people who had recently become paraplegic or quadriplegic. They asked them to rate their happiness. Obviously, the lottery winners were happier immediately after winning, and the accident victims were less happy immediately after the crash. But when they followed up a year later, the data was shocking. The lottery winners were no happier than the average person. In fact, many reported taking less pleasure in daily mundane events like a good breakfast or a joke, because the high of the money had desensitized them. And the accident victims? While they were slightly lower than the average, they were nowhere near as miserable as people predicted. They had adapted. They had returned to their set point. This proves a terrifying truth. Circumstances only account for about 10% of your long-term happiness. So why did nature build us this way? Why can't we just be happy? Because happy animals get eaten. Imagine a caveman named Bob. Bob finds a berry bush. He eats until he is full. If Bob stayed permanently 100% happy and satisfied with that one meal, he would sit under a tree, smile at the sun, and starve to death 2 weeks later. Evolution doesn't care about your happiness. It cares about your survival. To keep you alive, your brain uses a chemical carrot called dopamine. Dopamine is not the molecule of pleasure. It is the molecule of desire. When you see a goal, the thing, your brain spikes dopamine to get you to move. Go get it. It will be amazing. But once you get the thing, dopamine drops. The brain says, okay, we got the food. Now what's next? Go get more. This is why the new car smells great for 2 weeks and then just becomes the car. This is why the new phone is exciting for a day and then just becomes a tool. Your brain is designed to delete satisfaction so that you remain hungry for the next pursuit. You are biologically wired to be dissatisfied. This biological wiring leads to a psychological trap called the arrival fallacy. This is the belief that when I arrive at destination X, I will be happy. When I make $100K, when I get married, when I retire. You treat happiness as a place you are going to visit, but because of the hedonic treadmill, you can never actually arrive there. It's like trying to walk to the horizon. Every step you take toward it, it moves one step away. If you spend your life waiting to arrive, you will spend your life waiting to live. So, is it hopeless? Are we doomed to run on this treadmill of desire forever? No, but you have to change your strategy. You cannot stop the treadmill, but you can change how you run on it. Here are 3 psychological strategies to hack the system. Psychologists distinguish between 2 types of happiness. Hedonia is pleasure, eating cake, sex, buying things. This is subject to rapid adaptation. You get bored of cake eventually. Eudaimonia is meaning. It is the happiness that comes from struggle, growth, and service. The treadmill moves much slower for eudaimonia, helping a friend, learning a difficult skill, like playing piano or raising a child. These things don't give you a quick spike and a crash. They provide a slow-burning, sustainable sense of purpose. If you want to beat the treadmill, stop chasing fun and start chasing meaning. The Stoics knew about the hedonic treadmill 2,000 years ago. Their solution was counterintuitive. Instead of fantasizing about getting more, they practiced imagining losing what they already had. This is a gratitude reset. Right now, you are bored with your apartment. It's just normal to you. Close your eyes and imagine it burn down. Imagine you are sleeping on the street tonight. Really feel the cold. Now, open your eyes. Suddenly, your boring apartment feels like a palace. You have reset your adaptation level. By consciously imagining the loss of your partner, your health, or your job, you trick your brain into reappreciating them as if they were new. You get the dopamine spike of getting them without actually having to lose them. The data is clear. We adapt to things quickly. The Porsche is just a car after a month, but we adapt to experiences much more slowly. Why? Because experiences travel, concerts, workshops become part of our identity. They live on in memory. They are dynamic. A vacation to Japan is full of novelty and surprise. A new watch sits on your wrist and does nothing. If you have money to spend, spend it on doing, not having. The treadmill can't catch you if you are constantly changing the terrain. Here is the final truth. There is nothing wrong with having goals. Go get the promotion. Go buy the house. Improve your life. But do it with your eyes open. Do not burden your future achievements with the impossible task of fixing your internal state. The promotion will give you better pay, but it won't fix your insecurity. The relationship will give you companionship, but it won't fix your self-love. Happiness is not a destination you arrive at. It is a matter of traveling. Stop looking at the horizon. Look at your feet. Look at the road. If you can't find a way to be happy while you are running, you won't be happy when you stop. I want to know, what is the thing you've been chasing? And have you ever gotten what you wanted only to feel empty? Let's talk about it in the comments. If this video helped you step off the treadmill, hit that like button and subscribe to Psychology Every Day.